going on, gang?
What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What you doing much, you know what I'm saying? Glad to have you back.
Oh man, it's good to be back, man. Rover Media, we here.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. You know, last time you came by yourself, you know, and you mentioned a couple artists that you were trying to work with and have under the label and things like that.
Sure.
You know, who do we got here? You know, to the left of you.
Oh shit. We got BenjiBenzo, you know. Y'all could have heard of him before from the singles we've been putting out. We just dropped our mixtape, QhromeHeartz. So, I met Benji about a year ago, and we've been recording ever since. So it brought us to this point. You know, he's the first artist that I got to, you know, actually work with the most under QMC, under my new label, QMC. So here we go.
Facts, man. Like introduce yourself,
Yes,
people
sir.
who know who you are.
So my name is BenjiBenzo. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. 20 years old. Been rapping since I was like 16, 17. Started rapping off the phone. Then I met up with Q about a year ago. Been in the studio ever since, you know. Yeah. Chopping.
Ever since, just making hits.
Yeah, I went to his apartment like a year ago. You know, we met, cool, everything. It was my brothers and you know, vibing, whatever, listening to music. He let me hear some of the songs on his phone, you know, old garage recordings and stuff. That's when I knew I'm like, okay, he got some talent. Once I put my studio together, I already knew I was gonna hit him up. I was been on the search for artists and talent and people that, only thing I kind of look for is, are you consistent, how serious you are, and then like, I took a little break from recording people and recording myself and just in general. You know, as soon as I started it back up, put my studio back together, he was right there, so we just got to work.
And been going ever since. Like, did you purposely play the music for Quranic here, or like it was like a
Nah,
it kind of just
like,
happened?
We was chilling. I think we was walking down the street or something late at night, and I was just playing my music. We was just chilling, vibing.
Just chilling. I got mutual friends. You said the family came through, introduced y'all. They never brought it up. Like, yo, I got somebody that do music.
Probably here.
Nothing like that?
Probably.
A little bit, yeah. Like I met him through my brothers. I guess didn't you go to school with?
No, yeah. So I worked with Darrell during the summer, during landscaping, whatever, and then that's how I met Karan through Darrell, because I used to go to Darrell's house. So.
Oh, okay.
Times like, hey man, my brother got a studio. He rap.
And then I ended up moving in with him. So
Yeah.
stayed with them for about a year.
Yeah, that made it easier to just create. And
That made it all organic. You know, he was in-house, in the same house I built the studio, so I knew what we had to do. I liked the sound. I knew I could take him to the next level as far as what I was hearing. I'm like, you got everything that you got. I mean, he was on his square. I just needed to give him my resources, which was a better mix engineer, sound, and all the connections. You know, I had been doing this, Rover Media Studios, and I introduced him to Mason and everybody to just try to help.
Yeah, I got a lot of new connects thanks to Karan.
it's not supposed to be, especially when you want your brand to grow and expand and need help putting out there. Like having another person that's doing the same thing at the same drive definitely gonna help bring attraction to it.
That's kind of the dynamic with him being younger and being more to the street crowd, to the, you know, younger sound. Me trying to grow my sound to more mature, but still, you know, still be able to bleed into all lanes that I don't need to bleed into. So, yeah.
So just as it relates to music, when you guys started working together, like was it gonna be like hey, you can get on some of my songs, work on your songs, or was it just gonna be a collab from the beginning?
I mean, for real, we was just like hopping on each other's songs at that point, because it's like, oh, that beat fire, might as well hop on it.
We was snatching beats right off YouTube, and I figured out real fast that this nigga could come up with a hook like that. So, you know, I sat back. I was feeding off of his energy for most of the records. I ain't gonna lie, you know, see where he take it, and then I just basically follow the lead as far as the direction and the hook that he'd come up with. I put my verse to it. I've always been more of a verse man, you know. Hooks, him being able to come up with hooks easy, I felt like we already had a chemistry right there. I'm like, you know what? This might turn. At first, we didn't know it was gonna turn into like a group, a collab project, but we just was working on music.
We didn't even have like no set studio times. It was just like, hey, I'm trying to get in the studio. We was in the studio.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So when like you mentioned, you do come into a lot of songs second, like for the verse or anything like that. He normally is on the hook and the chorus. Like, you guys ever thought about like writing a chorus for the other person if it deems like that, or would you rather
Thought about
just
it.
make
I
it
don't
all
think we did
organic
that
from each
yet.
other?
It's just organic. Like, say if I start the song off, he can go switch that up. Just like, ain't no that song we got, he gonna put himself in the front and me in the back.
After
Just
we
switch
got
that.
through
That's
with the
mixing and
mixtape,
stuff.
yeah, my bad. But yeah, after we got through with recording a lot of those songs, I did that on purpose to make "Ain't No Way" the one of the first songs that I was on, because when I listened to the whole thing, he was actually on the first verse of all the songs. So I went in on that particular song, and well, he already had his part done. I didn't even have that verse done, but he already had the first verse. I moved him over to the chorus and the second verse, and I just dropped my verse in on the first verse because I wanted it to transition that way. When you're hearing the second track is pushing QMC, Pusha P remix, and I'm on the last end of that song, and then it go right into my verse. That's giving me like a portion where that's my chunk. I had to fight for some space in that album. I'm like, I can't have him just do me dirty, take over. People gonna be saying, Benji killed
Yeah,
it.
he did, man. And I was mentioning that because on 23, the song was already out on SoundCloud, and then you had a verse on it, and then you added another piece at the end for the release version.
Reason, we did that song, and at first I just had that first like 4 bars in the beginning. I was like, that's all they get. The rest of that is you. But for the mixtape, once we knew it was gonna be a me and him mixtape, I wanted to be more on that song, so I jumped at the end and did a few more bars.
Yeah, and it's called 23. Speaking of 23, who's the greatest NBA player to wear number 23? I just want to know.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Jordan?
Jordan.
Witness greatness? The chosen one?
You can argue it's
The
LeBron.
king?
For sure.
You can argue it's
Jay's
LeBron.
on my feet. And you saw he was holding Miss Mary J.
Man, hey, that's gonna get him in trouble. That's gonna get him in trouble. Did you see what happened to who tried to hug her like that? And got pushed out. I forgot who it was.
See, that's temptation.
But yeah, she let MJ do it though. LeBron just became the first NBA player to be a billionaire.
Yeah, I seen that. Respect.
Still Jordan.
Still first active NBA player to be a billionaire.
Built the school. Man. Come on, man. He ain't never got caught cheating.
No scandals. Yeah. He is a GOAT.
Wife ain't in the media at all.
Right.
Still Mike though.
Nah. I mean, it's close.
No, you said basketball. That's
Well, I'll leave it at that. Push and P remix. That's one of the best beats I think you can hop on this year. And y'all decided to tackle that. Who came up with the idea to use that one? Because I think a lot of the other beats are not I think in the media. So that one being something that's out there, you want to body that one. Why that one?
because I'm a Gunna fan.
Gunna fan?
Yeah,
Benji was a no-brainer.
that beat was just hard. That's one of the hardest beats out. So I'm like,
Like for me, I never even heard the original song yet. When I did that song, he basically told me like, hey, it's just the Push and P beat. Everybody doing a remix to it. Let's do it. So he did that. I did my verse. I never even heard the song. And when I heard the song, I was like, damn, I ain't have to do them dirty like that on they beat.
No facts. It was hard, man. It was cool. Like y'all talk about overcoming doubt, people sleeping on y'all. Like that's kind of like y'all work ethic was y'all way of pushing P, in the song. Like, do you think that'll continue to be that, or as you get higher in success, pushing P would mean something else to you guys individually?
It's definitely growing and evolving. It's always gonna be about pushing. It's always gonna be about business. Pushing yourself forward, promoting your business, and I made it kind of just about promoting our label, promoting our music, our sound, who we are as in general as men. So that's what it is to me.
What about you?
I mean, all my songs, I mean, they mean something to me, but it's just the way, like, business. I just see what the fans like. If they like it, I run with it. Pretty much. But yeah. I write most of my songs, but if I freestyle it, I just freestyle it and then write it down. But all my freestyles I still have to write down, like look at it because I can't it
Yeah,
gotta
you want to
sound
remember
right.
it. And all
Yeah,
that,
I want
make
to
sure it
remember
sound
it.
good.
And I gotta make sure each one sound right to me.
Where Ain't No Way must be your favorite song, right? Of the project?
On the project,
That's my favorite song.
I say my favorite song is on my own, and then Destiny.
Oh yeah, I'm on this night. Yeah, with the beat change
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah.
My
And then
favorite is Ain't No
Destiny
Way
B.
and On My Own.
And Destiny B is
Pushing.
I ain't gonna lie, Destiny B probably is my favorite on there. That one is hard.
Yeah, I think that's one of the first ones I heard from you guys, like outside of the studio and everything.
I think we went hard on all of them.
Oh yeah, all
No
of them hard.
facts,
No
yeah,
skips.
Sure.
Yeah, you got like an interlude on it. What's that like? And it say free by it.
See, it was only right to add that because we got a mutual friend,
Oh, you talking about
Umar
Umar?
Khan.
Yeah.
He locked up right now, and like I've been knowing him ever since he was a kid. Like, basically, he basically my little brother. Ever since he was in second grade, I don't even, we go way back. He been in the neighborhood, been my brothers and them friends. So we done watched him grow, watched him get locked up, and he, trying to become a better person, trying to get out, and do the right thing. So we talk to him every day. I just had to let him know, like, man, when you come out, we trying to build something for you to come out here too. We gonna have motion, we gonna have things flowing. We trying to pick ourselves up and be in a way different position than we was when all that stuff was going down and what caused him to go in. A lot of wild antics, a lot of immature shit we used to be on, and messy stuff.
Bad kids.
Right.
For sure.
But that's how it always start out though, and then you find something else you'd rather get into, like hopefully it's music for you guys, just to stay out of certain things. And,
Right. Or even start a business because I got my LLC now.
yeah, start a business. Yeah, seriously. So like, how often are you looking for artists, like for the label, or are you focused just on Benji?
Looking for Benji, but we kind of found each other, and I don't really look for artists. Like, I just let it flow organically. If I end up meeting somebody and we end up in the studio and they see what I got going on and they want to be a part of it, I'll open my doors and I'll let them know exactly what I got to offer, where I plan on taking it. I bank on myself at the end of the day, and like that's about it. Everything else around me is just me trying to be an extension of, I feel like you either gonna empower somebody. I feel like you're either gonna empower somebody or you gatekeeping. A lot of people question the way that I was running my label and how I run my artists. I told them I don't necessarily even need them to be under contract or under this. I just want them to kind of just take the lead and see what I'm doing for myself, some of the things that I learned. And I just try to basically just each one teach one, give you the skills. I feel like everybody can be their own boss at the end of the day. So I'm not trying to keep nobody up under me. You can grow with me. You can leave me. That's the type of person I am. Flow. I just go with the flow. People come and go. Hopefully, if it's real, you're going to always be there. We're going to always be there for each other in some capacity. But we just let things run its natural course around here.
Do you plan on?
I work with a lot of artists that didn't make the cut or that decided
that it wasn't for them.
Yeah. So I got a lot of artists that still on the fence about whether they want to take it serious, but we done recorded music together and everything. So it's just up to them. At the end of the day, I'm not rushing to. They got to find that for themselves the same way I did. So he motivated.
Yeah. And as far as you, like, I mean, I don't want to, get like a definite answer, come between you guys, but like, do you plan on, just staying with him, like, regardless, like whether some take off for you or not?
But anybody I work with, I'm gonna try to keep them outside until
Till
forever.
the wheels fall off.
Right, basically, till the wheels fall off. Cause I ain't gonna sit here and say like nothing not gonna happen in the future, cause I can't see in the future, but shit happens. So we just gonna see what happens.
I never try to leave any situation like. Of course,
my-
there's always be love, no burnt bridges, nothing like that.
From the standpoint right now, it's all working out good, great. It's been a great relationship.
Yeah.
Great.
That's good.
We going through different record deal offers, and we going through a lot of different stuff. So ain't no we navigating it together. You know, I look at us as equals, just on two different levels. So we both learning. I'm not just because I'm the boss of the label. Don't mean I'm like the know-all, the master. I'm learning from him. He learning from me. We learning from outside people, and we don't know what it's gonna end result gonna be, but we hoping for the best.
Okay. Yeah, like we don't have a lot of artists doing that here in the city. Everybody really on their own, trying to blow up on it in their own right. I mean, you wanna, like, if you put in the work, like, you know, why not you? But at the same time, I feel like the faster we get together, you know, the faster I feel like we'll have a bigger audience. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then everybody can, you know, you ain't, you know, nothing's promised.
I feel like that's how Drake and Future kind of pull off each other's fan base. You know, they don't necessarily got the same fan base, but they do now because they work together so much that they that much bigger. Drake got the streets, Future got the Canadian girls or whatever. You know.
Oh yeah, facts.
So, yeah.
Think again on the project. It's more about people like doubting and just like the bottom, like what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And music holds memories and things like that. Like, you know, like, do you guys create, like, do you guys use that, everything that's going on in your music? And do you think about it, of coming back and listening to where you were at that time?
Yeah. I mean, mostly, yeah, the song, definitely think, yeah, it does mean something. You know, like, not even just my problems, just other people's problems. Like, I see other people going through problems, so I put that in my music too.
Yeah. Give everybody something to relate to and things like that. I know Karan, you been changing your sound up a little bit too to attract more different audiences and
Yeah.
things like that.
Even though, like, for this project, I said he took most of the lead and most of the direction, I wouldn't hop on the song if I didn't feel like I didn't have something to add to it from an authentic place. I didn't resonate with it or I didn't relate to it. So I feel like that's what we got in common. A lot of the themes that came together on this was like struggle, was like fake people in our circle that we had to weed out, and all the rest of the stuff on there, you know. So that's what kind of connected us on this project. Yeah.
Yeah, last time you came up, we talked about, you know, everybody you're gonna have under you and things like that. As far as like the other people you had on here, I know you have a feature from, you know, two women on here. One of them being your sister. Is how is she taking music, and does she plan on taking it serious?
I think all of my sisters want to do music at this point. Yeah, I got my sister Liddy. I got her on the mixtape. My sister Lydia, she's on the mixtape as Liddy. We gonna do a lot of work. We've been doing a lot of work, and we're getting ready to put out her project. So yeah, she's got a good sound and aesthetic to it. She's trying to be like a Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill type of sound. And I got my sister Mecca getting ready to lend her vocals to a lot of our stuff, and she's got her
Okay.
own.
I didn't know that.
Yup. And my sister Shatori, she's my oldest sister. She's been telling me like, man, I need to get in the studio. I got some bars. I got stuff to get off my chest. So as far as family go, that's the reason why I got my own label, so I can give my people a chance. I feel like art is like therapy. So that's kind of avenue that I want to tell everybody, man, if you're going through something, dude, that's what I do. They ask me, how you keep so... I just make music. It might not work for everybody, but some type of art, some type of way to express yourself is a good relief, a good all of that. So yeah, I don't ever try to block nobody. Be like, nah. Even though they amateurs, and I might not take them serious all the time. Of course, I'm gonna open the doors and be like, come on in, let's work, and it's a family affair.
And you know, just let it go down in history. Is that? I mean, I don't think it's ever been done. Not if I've seen.
Nah, but I mean, get it. I mean, the apple don't fall far. You know, my dad, he got us all on that musical path. So he's been doing everything ever since we was born, from break dancing, DJing, singing, rapping, all of it. You know, been in a band, a musician. So we kind of just going after what we've been seeing our whole life. He was the first person to teach me that you can make a career from like doing what you love. So that's why I always had that conviction. I didn't have a conventional, father that worked the traditional job. He never did. He always got money doing what he was doing, on the music scene or whatever, you know.
Motivation.
Uh,
Instilled in not just you, hopefully into all of your siblings. You know what I'm saying? Is what was it? Just time to add a female or have a female sound? Was it just that time or?
I feel like it's always been a presence needed for like a female vocals as far as my sound goes. I feel like maybe that's what's been missing on some of my songs. So I always try to get my sisters or get some singers to help me, with that. But as far as the project, I'm definitely glad that we had that to appeal to the female market, or the female voice. I just feel like it complements. You got two niggas on the song. You gotta have some females in there somewhere. This ain't no sausage fest. This ain't no. We gotta appeal to everybody. Even me, when I listen to it, I want to hear some sexy voices and some. I guess why I have Loca on there as well. She is another artist we've been working close with. We got a lot of music. I got a project for her that is almost ready to put out, and we got a lot. We damn near got almost a me and her collab tape. I did a lot of songs with her, and like.
She's on Destin, by the way.
Yeah, she's on Destin, killing that verse.
Yeah, that's one of my best songs.
Yeah. Thought it was needed me.
I love working with females.
Boy, that's one of my best songs too. All my songs, my best songs for real.
As it should be. So what are you? What's still going on? I know last time you talked about merch and things like that. Like what else is going on outside of music with the label?
We've been in meetings with new investors, and we've been trying to plan out how to do new videos, and just we focus on the content. I think after we got this project out and we getting a pretty good reception, we just want to keep the ball rolling with some videos, some shows, and like, of course, I can always, anybody interested in following the steps that I took to get my store running and getting everything up, then I'm willing to teach and show people. But yeah, like, I got my store up, my website running. I got merch going. I'm always looking to add more designs and more ideas and some more stuff just to see where it all, go. I had a few good customers. My busiest week was the first week that I announced the store open. I had a lot of activity. It slowed down since then, but I haven't really been focusing the marketing dollars and stuff on that part of it yet, because I got a lot of other stuff going on before I get back to that. But yeah, I feel like everything that we're doing is planting the seeds, and everything is. All the crops is fucking looking great so far. So.
Benji being one of the first crops, So what can we expect from you as far as music wise coming up?
Who, me, Benji?
Yeah.
Shit, a lot. By the end of the year,
project, singles.
By the end of the year, I'm gonna have at least 2 projects, maybe 3. Big projects though.
Three big projects over the course of the next 6 months.
10 songs each, at least.
So every 2 months. Every 2 months, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be consistent.
Any visuals coming? Anything like that? Any videos?
We shot a video to 23, but it might be getting scrapped. It might not come out. I'm gonna try to, make some way for, even if it just come out as the unofficial video, that y'all can see some of those visuals we captured, but it might not end up being the final video.
We're gonna have some visuals. We're gonna have something.
The visuals coming for sure.
Visuals coming for sure. Visuals, performances.
Oh, you get into more shows and things like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking.
Those can be videos.
Those could be videos too.
You know what I'm saying? Until you redo it and get the casting, like you said, as far as acting.
I don't even want to plan like our own show. Maybe one day this summer, throw a party somewhere outside.
Right now, we're thinking about the release party. Like even though that mixtape's already out, we still want to throw something behind it, an event that we can bring people out to and see us perform it live. So I feel like that'll be a success the way people been receiving it. So I might try to, I got some connections over at B's place, so I might try to see what I can do to get us in there. And I know a lot of people in the city come out. It's hot right now, so I feel like we'll take over just like that if we perform up there.
Yeah, do that. I definitely want to come in and help any way I can. As far as where connection goes and videos and things like that. So Other than that, y'all ready to perform?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right now?
Right now?
Oh shit, let's do it.
Ain't no way, they must got amnesia. How you forgive me when I share my last slice of pizza? All for us, I was spending bucks, swiping visas. I'm better off without you now, but it was nice to eat you. I done took so many L's, I think my heart bleeding. I can't overplay my part for no fucking reason. Now I'm chrome clutching, busting to leave them breathing. I'm feeling lucky this duck season, I'm getting even. Turn a Daffy to Laffy Taffy for laughing at me. Then let these dogs eat your ass like something nasty. Killing these villains that tried to tease me. Since I was childish, I found a talent and rose up. When I found a challenge, I found the keys and the keyholes. 90 hoes appease me. Do what I adore now, but it's never easy. We don't share the same vision, you can never see me. I'ma be the man in these streets, shout out to G's.
Ain't no way you got the drop, and you pistol still loaded. How my niggas getting stopped, and you locked up and folded. Ain't no way he got a shot, and my niggas be posted. 87 out my box, like I'm Travis, I'm towing. Ain't no way you got the drop, and your pistol still loaded. How my niggas getting stopped, and you locked up and folded. Ain't no way he got a shot, and my niggas be posted. 87 out my box, like I'm Travis, I'm towing. Ain't no way you got the drop on me, I just blew it out for free. Show up on the block with heat for niggas try to walk on me. Niggas know that's why these niggas say my biggest problem. Niggas wanna play, but these niggas fake. He done took it, he done rolled with it. Nigga took his Glock out just to lose, he gon' pose with it. Hit up go with son, it's getting cold, I need some new shit. RPG, then toss a grenade, he gon' need a new whip. Like it's Call of Duty, but I'm feeling like I'm hooping this shit. Damn, yeah, Benji, yeah. Forever reppin' 937, cause that be my city. Why they label bro a felon? Cause he black up in my city. Ain't no way to make it out. These crackers try to take you out. Blood spilling on the ground. I'm gon' need a different route. Hope these niggas chase me down. I'ma lead them to the house. They gon' have to throw the towel for my steppers, cross them out. Yeah. Ain't no way you got the drop and you pistol still loaded. How my niggas getting stopped and you locked up and folded. Ain't no way he got a shot and my niggas be posted. 87 out my box like I'm Travis, I'm towing. Ain't no way you got the drop and your pistol still loaded. How my niggas getting stopped and you locked up and folded. Ain't no way he got a shot and my niggas be posted. 87 out my box like I'm Travis, I'm towing. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.